Hello everyone. I have missed you all a lot and just doing this sort of thing. It's been a while again, so I don't want to say I apologize, but I do feel bad. There's been a lot going on. Hold on one second, I'm actually trying to check into school so I don't get counted as absent, even though I'm here doing work. Today, this morning I woke up. I usually don't set alarms on these days because my brother is very loud when he goes to school, and by the time he's kind of getting ready for school, I usually get out of bed and it works out perfectly, but he's been very good about not like yelling or being loud, which I don't know if is a good or bad thing because now I have to kind of like set an alarm and be ready to get up at a certain time. I don't have like that alarm clock upstairs. But then I got right into it today and I have a meeting in about 10 minutes for one of my classes, then I have another class, and then I have a meeting, and other than that, just a bunch of work, which is okay, like I'm totally fine with that. Wednesdays are usually my chiller days. A little less is going on and there's just like a lot less meetings that I have to join on to. I don't have like everything scheduled for me. But with that said, which leads me to another topic, I recently finished, oh I know her, she runs by every morning. I really admire that, that's awesome. So what I was saying is, there's a lot of flexibility in these days at home, which is both good and a bad thing. I recently finished my class at UMaine, which I talked about in like the last 2 videos I posted maybe. And I'm very happy I did that. I actually will end with an A- or an A depending on how the grades, there's one last grade that needs to go in, and then there's something else that kind of plays a factor into it for extra credit. So how that kind of sorts itself out will determine that, but either grade I am equally okay with. I am certainly not upset about that at all. I really worked hard for that, so I'm proud of myself. But that class was just a lot of independent work since we didn't have like a class at school, or like there wasn't like homework assignments. It was just like longer lectures and readings, and it was both good and a bad thing, but it really didn't give me a lot of flexibility in my days at home, and it kind of ran me through this course that wasn't all too healthy, where I was just doing work all the time. And I really wasn't ever considering myself, like things I need to do for myself, whether it was going for a run or cleaning up my room, or just like those simple things that make your day look a lot better. It was really hard for a few weeks there. I had like a lot of work from school. I had that going on in my life and a lot of work. I wasn't creating balance for myself, so I was kind of just running myself to the ground. And I was just going in the cycle of like working all day, but then like not being productive, not being like efficient with my work, if that makes sense. So I was staying up really late and then waking up later and feeling tired every day. It was not good. I was doing so much homework on the weekends, and there was just no way I could pick up a camera during that time, if I'm being quite honest. But I'm happy to be back. So that was that, and like I said, going on, I cannot go in that cycle again. My day today, I've kind of planned out different times to do things for me. Like when there's a run, there's one point where I'm gonna call one of my friends. I've always heard like the expression from like people I follow on Instagram. There's a few people who always say is like you can't pour from an empty glass, and I was pouring from a very empty glass for the last few weeks, and that's just not something I want to do again. So yeah. So I'm gonna go to my call with my class, which I'm kind of not excited for, but I only have 2 of them. And then I have to do some work for my meeting at 11:30. But I'm just excited to be with you guys again. It really is making me feel so good looking at a camera again. It just feels really good to be back. So that's that. I am gonna get to school finally, and I will keep you all updated.
Hopefully you're feeling comfortable. Okay. Go.
We're back. I just got off my first class for today, and we have a test tomorrow, so that's fun. AP Bio. We did a practice test, and I got a third of the questions wrong. I have another class, but I'm gonna do my SAT prep that I try to do first thing in the morning, which did not happen this morning. And then we have our next class at 10:10. Because we have the weirdest schedule today, and it is the most annoying thing to try to remember, and it also changes. Classes change every week and you never know which week it is. There's a lot of things wrong with Wednesdays. Yeah, So SAT prep going pretty well. We got our PSAT scores back not too long ago, I think beginning of last week. My math is didn't really improve much since freshman year. So my reading and writing has improved around 100 points. My math not so much. And I still do like the same practice every day in Khan Academy. I'll show you what I do here. This, and I do 15 minutes and 10 questions every day, and I feel like it's really been making a difference. It's something that I started before I took the PSAT this year, which is really nice because it gave me some practice for that, so I think I scored better in that because of this. Although, here is my one thing. My reading and writing, or my reading and writing and my math are not equal at all. Yet every day it switches between the two. Like for my overall skills, my math is a 3 out of 4 and my reading and writing is a 4. And if you like scroll through like all the different skills, it doesn't really make sense. But I still try to do this every day. It's one of the things that I do for myself, that's very important, and I should not compromise on doing even when I'm busy. Right now we're doing some grammar, so I'm gonna get to that, and see you guys after my next class. I have a meeting in 4 minutes and just put together a snazzy looking document. I can't see what you're looking at, so hopefully you can see it, but I'm pretty proud of myself. So we can use that for today's meeting and get some work done, and then I'm gonna have some lunch, which I'm very excited for. Today is actually St. Patrick's Day, and we have corned beef and cabbage upstairs, so very excited for that. It's keeping me going. Whole bunch of work this afternoon. I want to watch a few YouTube videos while I have my lunch, just because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm so far behind and it's something I like to do, yet I deprive myself of doing it, which is thrilling. Oh, Eva's calling me. Hello. I'm vlogging.
You're vlogging? Ooh.
Yeah. Wait, I'll put them down because we have like 2 minutes. Hello. So I just finished my lunch. It was really good actually. That was like just what I needed on this day. Unironically. I'm actually leaving. I have to go drop my car off because it needs an oil change, and luckily I have a father who does that for me. So he just told me I had to bring the car down there and switch cars with him. He'd wait for the oil change and go back to work, and I could just drive his car back. So pretty lucky of me, I would say. I have to come back, and I think I have to take my sister to practice and then get some homework done, as I've said a few times now, but that can kind of seem like the theme of my days. Get some homework done means like kind of just go along with life, and if work happens, then it does. Oftentimes it does not, or it does very so slowly, so. But I'm excited to go outside, get some fresh air. It looks like it's, I don't know, not too bad. It's pretty sunny. I don't know about temperature, but yeah. And then hopefully this afternoon I can get out and go for a run too. So that'll be another exposure to the great outdoors. Let's hit the road. I'm back again. I am going on a quick little run. I have about like a half an hour before someone has to be back here to watch Cohen. So I have to do that quickly and just get running. I haven't gone in a long time. Oh, that's a big chipmunk. Let's see if I can. Just look at him. Oh. Anyways, so I haven't gone in a while. I have not been really exercising all too much. We have like 2 weeks off from track, which has been like, let me sit down. We had our winter season, and then we have 2 weeks before, well, we had a preseason, then we have 2 weeks off before we go into our spring season. And we just got our email like welcoming us to spring track. And it looks like we're practicing every day, like not much has changed from like a normal season. We have like the same amount of meets, and yikes. So I'm not prepared for that, and going out for a run today is going to be a very good decision because it's well needed. So I really have to go do that and make sure I'm continuing to do that. Yeah, I just feel like I haven't done like we haven't had like a solid sports season since last winter. Last winter. Over a year now, which is crazy, but yeah, so that's that. That's crazy, a year. A year. I just have to work on it.
I realized when you're talking a whole year, I would say I'm going to try and get ready, but I don't really want to get ready, nor do I.
Okay, so it might not look that bad to some of you, but my room's kind of a mess. So I'm gonna pick that up now and then actually do work. Like I said, I say we're gonna do schoolwork, we're gonna do homework, whatever. And that's just kind of my like way to say we're gonna do whatever. Maybe some work will get done. Okay, so a little update on my physical being after my run, and I'm feeling so good. It's sad that that I can't, before I go on my run, have that feeling that you get after the run of just feeling so much more awake, feeling so much more motivated and just happier. Like I feel just so good, and it really wasn't that bad. I mean, at the end I was kind of struggling a little bit. There's this really big hill that like, oh, it kills you every time, no matter like what kind of like running mood you're in. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, it just kills you. And then after that one you have another smaller hill that is just it's just like, I don't even know how to describe it, but just makes it even worse. So you go up this bigger hill and then you kind of like level out for a little bit, and you go up this other hill, and it's like after that you're just toast, you're done. And it does not make it easy to finish up the run on a good note or feeling very good until you like finish because you're dying. And there was this guy walking down the hill at the same time I'm trying to run up, and I'm just like ugly form, just kind of like just pushing up the hill and I'm like trying to be nice and like wave and smile and everything, and I'm like, you know, halfway dead. And he was looking at me, he was like, oh boy, because I was really struggling at that point. Other than that though, I didn't time it or anything, but it felt good. I'm not disappointed with where I was, like fitness wise. Like I was doing what I normally would be doing, so that's always a good thing. And as for homework, I have a few assignments that are due at the end of the... We have, okay, so you saw earlier, I was watching TV out there. Our room next to my room, the family room downstairs, is completed. And there's a nice TV and like couch set up and everything else in there. But my brother likes to spend time in there and play his games, and he's always yelling because he's very competitive. So if you hear random screaming, that is him being a gamer, being an epic gamer. That's him. Anyways, I have like a few assignments that are due like towards the end of the week, and I was trying to like push through them today. I have this and I have something else, and then I have to study for bio because we have a test tomorrow. We had, I think I told you about this, but we had like a practice test that we did and I didn't do well on it. So I definitely need to do that, and then I was hoping to get our anatomy and math work done, because that would just put me in a really good place for tomorrow, because tomorrow is, and you'll be with me tomorrow as well, another weird day. I have my classes in the morning, but then I have work at 2, and I was planning on getting lunch, I think. Scooting out a little bit early to get lunch and, you know, a little treat for myself. I've been working very hard lately, as I mentioned, and I did get confirmation earlier, that was my other point, that I finished with an A in my college class. So that's a little reward for that. I like to do those small things just because, you know, it's something good. Yeah, to work I go. You wanna say hi to my vlog?
No.
I think you do. Be nice. Do you want to show them what game you're playing at least? Maybe we have some gamers.
Only if you give me something good. Only if you make me a deal.
What's the deal? Come on, show them your game. Show them how you play.
This? I need a deal, and then I'll show myself.
I got it zoomed in. I'm ready to go. Show them what you got. Come on.
I got Luigi's Mansion.
What game is this?
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh. Show them when I was done. Good morning, everyone. It is now Thursday, a day later, and working on some math right now. I started this morning like earlier than usual, which is very nice, as you can see. Great setup we have. I got up around 7-ish. I lay in bed and watched TikTok for a while, but that's okay. Because I was up earlier than normal, which was good. Got this done, had some breakfast, now I'm gonna return to this, and I really don't have a lot of time for like school today. Because I have this, and then I have to study for my bio test that I have at 11, and then after that I have to get ready quickly and go to work. Before I go to work, I was really hoping to get lunch. Like wrong way. Really wanted to get something good, so I think I'm gonna do that. I was trying to convince Kathryn to join me, so we'll see how that goes. And then we have work from like 2 to close, probably about 6:30. And then I have to come back and do some more work, but this week is going really well. Usually at this point on Thursday, I'd be very stressed because like the due dates are kind of all towards the end of the week or early next week. And there's not really like, once I get through all of that, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there's really not a lot going on that like has to be done. If you're smart, you'd get ahead on your work, or you just like manage it better than I have been doing. I really do have to study for this test though, because I don't really know what's going on. Usually these things really stress me out. They're hard. Like, it takes a lot of time to practice. It takes a lot of thought when you're doing the test, and it's easy to not do well if you're like not in the right mindset, if that makes sense. Like if you're not like stressed about it, I just feel like you're not going to do well because you're not thinking and over analyzing everything like you kind of have to. It's not like I have just like all this knowledge in my head. I just have to think really hard about it, and then I can do sort of well. It just hasn't really concerned me, which is not good. I was texting with Sage last night, and I was like, I feel like I know everything and nothing at the same time, because the unit's like easier to me than a lot of the other things we've done, but there's still like questions that I literally don't understand, like on our practice. And I was doing some work with these like flashcards I found last night. And like there was like, either I really understood the question, I had thought of the answer right away as I was reading through the answers. I'm like, oh, that has to be the one. And then on the next question, I would be like, I don't even know what this is asking. I would have to take a random guess. And it was just like that. There was no in between. And I'm like, this is strange. Like, what? And Sage was feeling the same way. So I'm glad I'm not alone. But I have until 11 to study for that, because I don't really have another class going on. I do, but not that I have to do work for right at this moment. And then this math is due tomorrow, and I just want to get it done. So we're gonna do that. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure what tomorrow's gonna look like yet. I don't really have any plans or anything, so maybe I'll find a friend or find something fun to do at least. I'll keep you updated. We'll see how this test goes. A few minutes before a little test situation, and I'm feeling okay. I had some time to study. I finished my math. Pretty productive this morning, actually, not too bad. I do have to go to the bathroom quickly and then get set up for this test, and I really don't want to take it, but I confirmed with Kathryn that we're getting lunch, and I just found something on the menu that looks super yummy, so I can't wait to get ready, order that, and then go off to work. First I have to do this. I don't think it's going to be too bad. It's half multiple choice, and then there's 2 like shorter free response questions, and then there's 2 longer ones. Oh, I just like, you don't know if you're ready or not. Like, I feel better than I did this morning, but I still could be like off, and we'll see. I did what I could. That's all that matters, right?
Vlog stuff.
Okay, so we already finished eating, but we'll give you the rundown. So I first They are making, where we got lunch, they're making these Irish cream cold brews, similar to what Starbucks does. They only do that during the holiday, right?
Yeah,
right? It's a
like,
seasonal drink, yeah.
Like February, March.
So good though, they're definitely better than Starbucks. And then I had a California turkey avocado sandwich. It was delicious, it was toasted. I had home fries with it, right? Yes, the potatoes. What did you have?
I had a chicken salad sandwich. I had like tomatoes and lettuce on it, and onion. It was really good.
And we have a treat for later. Treat for later after work. As for my test that I've talked about, I don't know. I felt okay about it. I didn't tell Kathryn this yet. But it was 20 questions, 20 AP questions, and then there was 2 free response questions. And I kind of felt like okay. I felt like I got like 80% correct, and then everyone was texting me after we took the test. They're like, that was so hard. Why was this the hardest test we've ever taken? And I felt fine about it, and I was like, what does that mean? So I don't know if I was just thinking it was easier than it was. I don't know. I've gotten, my past test taking history in this class isn't the best.
Wait, what class is it for?
AP Bio.
Oh.
Yeah, the last 3 tests I got a D- on.
Oh,
but
love that.
That was like a long time ago because we haven't really had like a test in a while.
Yeah.
Just a lot of quizzes, so I don't know. We'll see.
Love that.
I feel like it's gonna be like graded today though. I don't know, I'm just getting those vibes. I'm getting, I feel like it's gonna be
either really good or like really bad. Like no in between at all.
Well, I was talking about it, like, you know when you have those tests where you feel like you know everything and you know nothing at the same time?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like, and I'm like, this is such a weird feeling. Like, what? That doesn't really make sense, but that's just how it felt.
But like you usually do good. Like you do better than you expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Off to work.
Bye, everybody.
Any thoughts about work?
I'm not excited. At all.
Yeah.
But I like my outfit today, so it's okay.
My outfit's boring.
My
That's okay.
outfit is popping.
Just finished work. We're gonna do, yeah, that was
Not
a
a
long
fun day.
We're gonna do a little donut tasting. St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. These look really good.
What even is it?
It said it was a grasshopper donut, so I'm guessing it's like mint, and then there's Oreos.
Oh my god, those things are huge.
A little treat. I got them for our lunch today, but then I was stuffed after
god.
that.
Oh, they smell good.
Let's just do a little taste, then we can devour. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Mmm. Oh, these are good.
Bussin'.
Hot sauce on chicken. Alright, that's it. We're gonna eat now. Hello. So, I am just chilling. I had a little dinner and then sat down on my phone for a little bit. I made a TikTok. The TikTok is actually rather controversial, which is sad to say, but honest. And I was a little nervous posting it, but I think it's very accurate and it's what I believe. So that's all that matters. That is that. I will be checking my phone every 5 minutes just to see what comes out of it, but it is what it is, and it's sad to say that I'm expecting a negative response of some sort, or like, I don't know, just like a lot of shares, I guess, in the video of people I know just sending it to whoever, but I don't care. I really just don't care. I just want to know what's happening. I just want to stay in the know, so I guess I do care a little bit. Other than that, my mom is doing my laundry, which is nice of her. But as you can see, there's kind of clothes around my room, so I have to take care of those because there's more in the washer right now, which is, I'm fine with it. A bunch of new clothes, or a bunch of clean clothes. So it's not the worst problem in the world to have to take care of them. So I have to do that, and then I really want to work on my English work. We had a few things assigned to us today, and I think they're all due Monday, but I believe if I was to do that tonight, I can really stay ahead for tomorrow, which will be good because I don't really have anything like during the day tomorrow, but tomorrow night I made plans with Kathryn and a friend Tara, and we're going to do something fun tomorrow night, so I just want to make sure like I have a lot of my work done so I'm not stressed or like stressed trying to finish it before then. But feeling pretty good. I had a lot of good food today, which is always a good thing, and just kind of relaxing a little bit. Work was fine. It was kind of boring. There really wasn't much going on. Middle of the week. I'm gonna do that, do a little bit of work, and then get ready for bed and chillax. I'm trying to catch up on my YouTube subscription still, and I'm making a little bit. But I also hope to do that tonight and watch a few videos, chill out, and be relatively stress-free. That is the plan. But first I have to clean this room because it's stressing me out. Because my room's never like this, so yeah. Good morning, happy Friday. Pardon my appearance. I told myself I could not get ready until I finished the work for one of my first classes, so holding true to that. I also have a mess behind me, but that's alright, that's okay. But today is really just gonna be a lot of work. My to-do list is literally just like different assignments that I have to do, because what I get done today determines what my weekend's gonna look like, and I really just want like a stress-free, relaxed weekend. I know there'll be work, but hopefully not too much of it. As you can see here. Yeah, so, bunch of random things. That's what has to be done. There really wasn't a ton of work for my math class, which is first, so I'm doing my Spanish class. Then I'm gonna get ready, get dressed, clean up my room, come back, do math quickly, and then just try to like get everything done, because then I'll be like ahead for the day, the school day. And I can just kind of knock stuff out, get it out of my sight. I really don't have plans other than seeing Kathryn and Tara tonight for a little, I don't even want to say a picnic because it's going to be so cold outside. Our little get together. We were really hoping, well, we are watching the sunset, but we were hoping to do it like up in the mountain. There's big picnic tables up there, and there's really no one ever around. It's always very quiet, and it's really, really pretty all the time. But I think it's gonna be like 30 degrees. So we'll have to figure out alternative plans to make that happen, but I'm sure it will still be good, it'll still be fun. I'll be sitting in this chair for a good bit. I do have class from 11 to 12:30-ish. So I do have to join that meeting, but other than that, nothing else. Just want to let you all know, first person I've told that I got a B on my test. I am just, you know, a weight just lifted. Feeling very good about that, that's for sure. A 44 out of 50 points, so an 88. I'm 100% okay with that, and my grade for the quarter right now is very high, and I'll actually raise my year grade if nothing else changes, so feeling so good, just happy about that. Maybe that will motivate me to finish some of my work. Still have some work here to do for health, and then I have 2 other assignments that I wanted to finish and get done before I log off for the day. Plans are still a go for later, and I'm super excited. I just have to make sure I get some work done before, and then I can have a little more free time this weekend and relaxation. Also considering going on a run. It looks very nice out. It's sunny. I don't think it's very warm, but it's sunny, and it'll just be nice. It'll make me feel really good, so I should do it. Convince me to do it. Another Friday. Not really doing too much. Okay, so to be quite honest, I kind of gave up my work. I'm burnt out. I was getting so distracted easily, and I just really don't have enough time either to actually like get into like a groove and focus on the work. So it's not happening tonight, sorry. But my goal is always to just like not think about work on Saturdays either. So from like this time through tomorrow night, and then Sunday morning I can think about it again, but I just try to like block it all out like it's not there. So that's the plan. I did a little inventory at the end when I was like, no, I'm done. That's it. And there's a few solid hours of work, so I don't know how much success I'm setting myself up for, but I don't want to say I don't care, but I just don't. I am gonna watch something on YouTube, just lay down for a minute. Not lay down, relax for a minute, and then I'm gonna go for a run because it is nice out. And I said if I wasn't gonna do work, I was gonna go for that run. So that's the plan. Relax, run, restore, and then go take a shower and get ready for tonight. I have to pick out a nice outfit because we're taking pics. I'm bringing the camera. Let me see. I really wanted to wear this jacket I got a few weeks back at work because I got it for a really good deal. It looks like DS. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe wearing it, then having it like unzipped, and then doing like a slim shirt underneath, like tucked into jeans. But I don't know, like I probably have to wear like a black shirt underneath, and then maybe that, and then my Converse, or I also have boots that I could wear, but literally just for pictures too, so I don't need to be like impressing anyone. I just need to like look decent. So that's the thoughts in my head right now. But let's go watch some YouTube and go for that run. As you can tell, I'm really having to work up the motivation to go for this run, so that's that. I think I am gonna wear that jacket though. I think it would look nice. Hold on one second. Okay, so final decisions here. I realized yesterday when I was putting on my clothes that I actually really like this shirt, like a lot. So I decided I want to go for more like, oh, I hate saying this, like a neutral tone. So like these like lighter gray denim pants and then just a black shirt to go under. I feel like that could look really nice tonight. And if you can't really see it, like these pants kind of have, I don't know, they're like lighter than they look on camera. But I think that could look good. It'll be like a sunset vibe and it's neutral and, you know, yeah, so that's the plan. I really just don't want to go for this run, but we're gonna do it. You guys are watching me, and next time I come into the frame, I'm gonna be dressed and ready to go. Trust me. I did it. I should really do that more often because I literally did not think about doing that. I just did it after not wanting to do it for so long. So now I'm dressed and I have to go, and I just know it's gonna feel so good when I finish, but it's a lot of work and I don't want to do it still. I'm back and it feels so much better. Sorry, that was a little creepy. It feels so much better now, or I feel so much better. I don't know what it is. My eyes, I get this thing with when I do exercise, my eyes are kind of like wonky after. Oh, my eyebrows are bad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that close-up. I'm about to go take a shower and get ready. I feel like I'm already running behind, so that's great. That's okay. I just plans with my friends, but yeah, I do have to go get ready. I decided on an outfit on my bed. Just gonna snatch that, get in the shower, and get ready to go. Hopefully I'm looking a little bit better for you. Top half of the OOTD. I'll show you more when I'm with my friends and they can record for me. But I'm just getting everything together. My coat, my keys, my wallet. Money is good to pay for things so you don't have to steal. And then grabbing a sweatshirt for later if I want to change out of this, because it's kind of like stiff, you know, like stiff. So that's the deal for now. We're waiting for Kathryn to text because she had plans before this. Once I get the word, I will head off and we'll be on our adventure. It looks like we have a little bit of time before the sun sets. Let's see if I can have it focus. You know, it's still like pretty light out, but you know, when that sun goes down, it goes down. That's what I've learned. So I'm excited though, and I feel really good. I feel like I look good. Let me know in the comments. Hello everyone. Look at, oh my goodness, the sun in my eyes. Bright. We took a few photos of them. Yep. They look really good. Kathryn's especially. Some solo shots. Yep. Now it's my turn. Yay. Oh no. Yep.